final preparations for the challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Quentin Grimes.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now Sacramento starting five. Carter out there with Monk. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. And for Houston, the perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Alperen Sengun out there with Parker, and it's Ball in at the point. Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thank you, guys. This year we've seen him pile up 50-point performances again and again, and he's set a record doing it. He now has the most 50-point games in a single season, another accolade for what's been a jaw-dropping season from him.
I mean, it's been breathtaking. Thank you. Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Well, he is a real flamethrower. Thanks. One thing to keep in mind is a storyline tonight. MP, as you may know, wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. And to do that, you've got to show up every single night in this league.
And it was a lofty goal set by MP to win Defensive Player of the Year. I'm actually a bit surprised, but incredibly, I think he might actually be the leader thus far. He's been awesome on that side of the court. Let's see if that continues tonight.
Let's go cross court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Thank you. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Monk after the made shot from Parker. Sabonis sets the pick for LaVine. To the right side. Collins wide open, he fires. It's good from long range.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And Parker, here we go. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Collins. Out to Parker. Stolen by LaVine. Carter on the wing. From deep, Collins. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
A moment here to see some stats for Parker. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. First in scoring, first in assists, and of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Nah, I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Sacramento with the ball. It's a three-point game. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Drains the three-pointer.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Kings trail by 6. And here's Carter. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta. Bean passes to Sabonis. Deflects the pass. And that one's good. Parker's got 13. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And the dunk by Parker.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
LaVine can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
There's the three. And another hit. Shot made once more from Parker. 18 points for him.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up here. It was only, let's do this.
And the Rockets making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Rockets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Parker with no one around. And another three for Houston.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Down low. Kicks it out to Collins. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Sacramento again missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Parker's shot is off. Şengün, and the layup's good off the glass. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Houston?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And it's the Kings with the ball. They trail by 16. Outside, LaVine. Sabonis sets the pick for LaVine. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Carter with it. Hasn't made one yet. Monk outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And the technical free throw is good.
A guy who loves to play at a quick pace. Monk's speed and tenacity can make him very difficult to guard.
Now here is Carter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Rockets leading by 14. Parker outside. Over Collins. Bank shot, no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Sengun with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Carter outside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Monk with a screen on Sengun. And here's Collins from outside. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
There's Parker with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Parker's got 26 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Monk kicks to Levine. Sabonis' screen on KD. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
I love watching Sabonis work in screen roles. Positions himself perfectly in every set.
Parker against Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Sabonis grabs the board.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Ball with the block.
And great effort defensively from Ball. Timing the rejection perfectly.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Warriors was tremendous. He contributed 52 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Levine, that's good.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Durant with a screen on Collins to the inside. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the score by Houston. Sabonis inside. Sengun covering. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Parker.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. No good from the wing. The Kings trail by 16. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen by Durant. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Collins. Now, here's Monk. There's a screen by Collins. The shot by Monk is no good. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And here is Parker after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Count that bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here is Carter. Still scoreless. Sabonis sets the pick for Carter. Shoots over Ball. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The shot and game clock separated by 4. That's a 2 from Parker. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Levine. Sabonis a screen on Katie. And LaVine, here we go. Carter for three. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got his third assist on the night. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 14-point lead. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Quentin Grimes out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Smith. Then there's Parker. And it's Easton in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. That one falls.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Schroeder. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And that one no good to start him off on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Smith with a screen on LaVine. Parker finds Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
I like that play. You get something for Smith going toward the cup.
Now here's LaVine. Tight defense on him, and they call an illegal screen here.
And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Parker outside. Rebound by Murray.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And the rejection by MP. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Murray with the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. LaVine inside the three-point line. Sacramento again missing. Parker with it. Out guarded by Murray. Parker outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That's on Keegan Murray. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that one, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
You can see the athleticism right there by the young Murray, just a quality finish.
Now here's Parker. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Shakes him. It's hauled in by the Kings. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. For 3, Murray. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Kings trail by 20. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Paul comes in for Fred VanVleet. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Outside, LaVine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Houston. He has yet to score. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Pass to Houston. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Murray, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Ball dishes to Parker. That shot off the mark.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Wide open look here for Murray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Flexing his accuracy. Defenses have to be aware of where Murray is at all times on the perimeter.
Murray against Parker. And another one falls.
That will do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
And to think, GA, at the start of the year, we'd see someone match the record for most 40-point games. Simply spectacular.
And to tie the mark of 63 games with 40 or more is just awe-inducing. To score 40 or more in over 3/4 of the NBA season is something that players don't even dream of.
Here's Sabonis after the made shot from Parker. Sabonis a screen on Ball. Pass to Houston. Back to Schroeder. Here's the screen. Levine finds Murray.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
They grab their own miss. Parker outside hits the three-point bomb. Parker's got 46 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Schroeder. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Murray. Again, the miss by the King.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Sacramento's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Pass to Schroeder. Sacramento moving it around. Sabonis, high post. Outside, Levine. For three, Murray.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Parker drives in and finished off by Parker.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Schroeder. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution on the court.
Al Levine. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Parker against Monk. And another one.
My goodness. 50. For the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Murray's checked in for Zach LaVine. Collins against KD. Screen by Sabonis. Shot by Collins, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And they'll get another chance. Fires from deep. Another three that time. A beautiful shot from Parker. Parker's got 53.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
For three, Murray, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
Ball.
Rockets on defense. Monk with the bounce pass. Murray finds Carter. In the corner, it's Monk. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. To the paint, here's Parker. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Collins.
Impressive dime from KD. You look at his assist numbers over his career, and they are elite for his position.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Carter outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Houston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Murray down low. Durant's there. 5 on the clock. On deep, Collins. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kevin Durant.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Good on the shot. Şengün's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
In the corner, Murray with it. Monk looking around. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk.
2 minutes remaining.
Tries again. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Parker outside. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Parker's got 59 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Fires the 3. Good, he hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
I have a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
He's getting close to the single-season points record. It's held by who else? Wilt Chamberlain. During shoot-around, I asked him what it'd mean to pass Wilt, and he said, quote, Wilt is the standard when it comes to scoring. Passing him in anything is incredible. Well said, guys.
It was well said. Wilt Chamberlain, my goodness. Hey, thanks for the report. Here's Parker. The Kings getting the bucket. Shoots the 3. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thompson against Monk. In the corner, Murray with it. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Just 5 on the clock. Outside Collins. Elbow shot is on the way. And there's Murray on the assist by Collins. 10 points for Keegan Murray. Parker outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. It'll count. And it's sent back by KD. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Rockets ahead, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around...
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely indeed. And now that is more than enough of a
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Zach LaVine is out there with Collins. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Carter. And it's Sabonis in at the center. And here is Parker. After the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. KD a screen on Collins. Parker with him. He's picked up by Collins. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Collins. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Parker lets it go from the baseline and nails it. 67 points for Parker.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
LaVine kicks to Carter. Pass to Sabonis. Over Şengün. Sabonis' shot is off. The Rockets shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And yep, another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Pass to Carter. Now Sabonis. From down low. And here's Collins. Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Sacramento has possession. Here's the three. Şengün with the rebound. Good, that's another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Collins kicks to Carter. Red ball movement here by the Kings. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Rockets. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Collins. Outside, LaVine. That one's off, still out of sync.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Now here is Carter after the miss from Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sabonis. It's rebounded by Houston. And that one's good. Parker's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Now here's LaVine. 12 points for him. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Monday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, They'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Sabonis finds LaVine. Bounce pass Collins. LaVine passes to Monk. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Parker outside. From the arc. Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. The tray, and Zach LaVine pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The shot's good from Monk.
And finally, with some offense, he stops a 17-0 run by Houston.
Parker passes to Durant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 12.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Parker outside. Shoots from the corner. And another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Now Ball. After the missed 3 from Malik Monk. Shoots it. Parker's shot is off. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking team. The Rockets #1.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Ball. And the dunk by Eason.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter #3. Inside, there's Sabonis. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort.
Yet another bucket.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. And here's Collins from outside. Rebound by Smith.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
And good! There's another.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. LaVine's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Parker surveying the floor. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Parker against Collins. Beyond the arc. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to Carter. From past the arc. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Carter's got his second bucket tonight.
We all know about his father, but Domantas Sabonis is proving that he is as good of a passer, maybe, as his dad.
To the paint. Stolen by Van Vliet. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And good, he hits it again. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Now here is Carter. 6 points for him. Here's Monk. Kick out to Levine. Carter sets the pick for Levine. From downtown, it's rebounded by Houston. Parker's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Down low, here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Forget about those three-point shots Jabari dunked. They're just a little bit easier.
1:43 left in the third. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Carter finds Monk. Back to Carter. Outside Collins. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball. Collins has got 7 points here in this quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Parker against Collins. And again, what an avalanche!
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. And the rejection by MP. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
Substitution on the court.
6 to shoot. Murray down low. Covered by Van Vliet. Murray, no good. Parker outside. The three. Good, another from three.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? To the middle. Pass to Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 12 in the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so it's the Houston Rockets holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him...
Checked in for Tari Eason. The Kings also at the sub. Sabonis, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Houston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. We've got Parker. Fred VanVleet out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Harris in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. That's a 2 from Parker. And he hits the jump shot.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Here's Houston. Murray for 3. And he gets it back. Schroeder outside. Sabonis a screen on VanVleet. For 3, Murray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 5th assist in this one. Rockets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Harris a screen on Murray. Parker passes to Harris. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you see how comfortable Harris is in these sets. Cutting well after setting that pick.
Sabonis sets the pick for Schroeder. Murray, there's another block.
His monster defensive night continues, piling up the blocks.
And in this team's proud history, he just equaled the most blocks in a game. Now think of that. Lobbed up there for again with the block.
And this is a super... charged defensive performance. No one in franchise history has more block shots in a single game.
He never lets up, ever. Reading and reacting to every pass and every shot. 5 to shoot. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. Parker with it. And it's Carter picking him up. And here is Parker. Tipped away. Sabonis with the steal. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Collins, and he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
Man, Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
That's a 2 from Parker, and Sabonis pulls it down. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Monk dishes to Collins. The Rockets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Harris a screen on Collins. Here's Parker. Another one goes. Incredible.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete scoring dominance.
100 points, a mark that's stood since 1962, but Wilt's record has been matched here tonight.
Back to Carter. Pass to Sabonis. Over Smith. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out.
And again!
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the phone, let everybody know something special has happened here tonight.
And the Rockets making a change here. Stewart's checked in. Here's Sabonis. Well, Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst.
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Smith with a screen on Sabonis. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Showing off his strength, Sabonis powers through the foul and gets it to fall.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. From deep. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. He blocks it again.
Another swat, and he has been a force on defense all game long.
Greg, he is now tied for second all-time for most blocks in a game.
And to think that we'd have 15 blocks when this game started, tied with Shaq for second most all-time, and it has been a performance worthy of being alongside the Big Diesel.
Parker with it. He's picked up by Collins. Parker outside. Puts up a three, and again for three.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
Parker outside. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Sabonis kicks to Monk. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Houston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Parker.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end.
It's the 3-second violation. Rockets ball. Please turn your attention to the Jumbotron as a record has been broken.
12 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
3/4 of the game is
Nice move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good. And Parker drops them both. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForge,